Of our second and last award for Jefferson Awards 2017, representing the Champions Program for outstanding service as an employee. This person is the founder of the Tri-Cities Refugee Welcome Wagon, which is a group of co-workers and friends who ensure that refugees from Syria and Turkey are welcome in their community. Now, they raise money to help with urgent medical care, as well as things like providing strollers and transit tickets. So this recipient, by sharing meals and children's rides to school and teaching English, has ensured that these refugees feel very comfortable in their new home. So please join me in congratulating Nancy McCurrach from United Steelworkers.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nancy McCurrach, and I'm a proud member of the Telecommunication Workers United Steelworkers Local 1944 from Port Coquitlam, British Columbia, Canada. Our union has a history of being a force of positive change at work and in the community. We take care of people that do not have a voice of their own and make every effort to raise them up and out of poverty. Throughout life's journey, we encounter unfamiliar situations which there is no path or road to follow. We must have the courage to think outside the box, to try new things, not only for ourselves but for others, with the intent of creating a positive change for those that follow. You might even learn something about yourself along the way. While attending an Amnesty International event in my community in December 2015, human rights activist Mohammed Kidiani shared his story of how he was brutally tortured while in prison due to his political views. He pleaded with those in attendance to please help the new refugees that would be arriving in the Tri-Cities of British Columbia, Canada. His speech moved me and inspired me. And I immediately turned to my girlfriend beside me and I said, let's plan a fundraiser. That's how the Tri-City Welcome Wagon began. We had originally hoped to help all of the Syrians that came, but it became quite apparent that was too overwhelming. So we decided to focus our efforts on the most vulnerable, those with disabilities, single and widowed mothers and their children. Our group collaborates with many other groups in our community where we help and integrate and buy only necessity items for them, transit passes, we help fix their bicycles, school supplies. And when we first met them, we didn't know how to speak to them. So we looked at our app on our phone and we learned how to translate and speak to them with Turkish, Arabic, and other inventive ways. I must share a story with you of a young Syrian girl who has helped me overcome my own personal adversity. Many of you do not know that I am a 4-time cornea transplant recipient due to a very rare eye disease called keratoconus. This little girl was 4 years old last year when she underwent several rounds of chemotherapy, at which time she temporarily lost her hair and permanently lost one of her eyes. And I'll never forget seeing her riding her bicycle in the complex that the concert properties with her bald little head and that helmet on, and she was riding like stink. She just enjoyed being alive. So her strength helped me realize, even in your darkest moments, we do not have really anything that we need to feel sorry for. She's helped lift me up. She's helped me along the way. This is why I feel the need to support these individuals. They've had their lives overturned by civil war, immigrated to a foreign land, left loved ones behind, fight adversity every step of the way. But during that, they have become very strong, beautiful survivors, and they have enriched my life. And I am blessed to call them my friends. Thank you to all that have had the will and continue to play a vital role in helping us better the lives of the single mothers and widows with children in our community. Thank you to the Tri-City Refugee Welcome Wagon in British Columbia, Canada. This is not my award, this is our award. Thank you to Darren Entwistle, CEO of TELUS, for encouraging people like myself to give where we live. Thank you to Concert Properties, a real estate corporation owned by RTWU, USW Local 1944 Pension Plan, and other unions and management pension funds for offering subsidized housing at the Cottonwood Complex in Coquitlam for 15 new refugee families. Thank you to our USW International President Leo Gerard for founding the USW Care Award for Public Service and instilling that unions do matter. And we do make every effort we can to lift others up in the community. And last but not least, I want to thank my husband who's here with me tonight. He is my rock, and with everything he does, it allows me time to serve others in my community. This entire experience has been an overwhelming honor, and I thank you all from the bottom of my heart.